Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all some stocks that y'all should definitely keep on your radar for this week. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. For those of y'all who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos, right? So let's begin right off the bat. Today was a weird day. It was a very weird day. I didn't think it would have such low volume and lack of direction. I told y'all this morning and I believe on Friday that I was expecting a decent move at least today. A decent move to from 4500 all the way up to at least 4550, maybe even 4560, and then we just got a flat line right there. This is not such a good sign. This drawing is on here. I told you that I was not expecting this thing. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. We may see that, especially with something that happened today with the Dow Jones, which made me think that tomorrow could actually be red. And this is what I mean. If we go on to the Dow Jones, and for those of you who don't know, the Dow Jones futures is /YM, right? And I was just looking at all of the indices intraday, looking at how they will behave, and there was this bullish pennant on there, which I was watching. I was patiently watching just to see exactly how everything would move. And it broke out and it did something really dirty. Really dirty. It broke out right here for like a few minutes, and then in the final 30 minutes, it had an immediate sell off and went right back in it. This is a terrible sign psychologically, especially for individuals who may have gotten caught right here, who got caught in these levels, right? If we open lower, there could be like a brief sell-off, at least within the first hour of the market. So I'm not too optimistic about tomorrow. It could also be another low volatility day. It could also be that. Let me check out the daily. All right, now here's the daily time frame for the SPY, and it's not looking too great. The candles are getting like smaller right here. Like this candle is the one of the smallest out of like the last 7 1. The volatility is just dying down. It's not looking too nice. The opportunities are getting much smaller and smaller for both sides. Obviously it's very annoying, but tomorrow we may see a brief sell-off. We may see it. All right. That's my honest thoughts on the overall market in general. Now, one stock that I want to share with y'all in today's video, that stock is Novavax. All right. Now, with Novavax, the reason why I want to share this one with y'all, first of all, got demolished from these highs after this bear flag right there. All right. Now, if you look closer on here, the volume is increasing, which is one good sign. All right, one good sign. Okay, now we're gonna look at the 1 hour. Actually, no, the four. Yeah, the 4 hour. We're gonna look at it. Actually, no, the 1 hour actually would do. Yeah, the 1 hour would do. So the pattern is on here. It's a bullish pennant. It's very. It was very clean in the morning, and then midday they actually put out news. I think it was midday. I think it was. They put out news about their their vaccine being approved in the UK. It says right there, as you can see, right over here. Maybe, oh, it wasn't even today. It was a few days ago. Well, the momentum carried on until today. All right, and now the only thing that would help out this stock is more magical unicorn news to push it all the way up towards at least like 105. So far it's looking decent. It's looking good. The way it closed, a little sus. All right. The market conditions in general seems like you gotta be very quick with the money that you see. If you see money, you gotta be very quick to take the money because the odds are it's going to roll over very, very soon, right? So that's kind of like the environment that we're in right now. You gotta be very fast. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing because things are getting very, very choppy. But I want to share this one with y'all specifically. Again, there could be magical unicorn news on this one. There may be another one coming soon. Okay, so that's my thoughts on that one. Now, another stock that we're going to talk about that y'all should be keeping in your watch list. This stock may go parabolic. It may. And it's actually one of you guys who asked about it. It was CVS. Now, CVS, I know why you are asking about it, the person who is asking about it. There is a imperfect um, ascending triangle on here, right? I say imperfect because of that, like that wick at the top of this right here. That some people may not worry. I pay attention to these little things. We'll see what happens next, but with the way it looks right now, again, it could behave nicely and then run. It looks like it's setting up for an earnings beat. It looks like it could set up for like a massive move, right? I will tell y'all to be careful. I think the move on this one would be huge. It would be huge. Again, I was wrong in an earnings reaction on. I'm gonna talk about that one real quick, but in regards to this one, if we look on the daily, it had a tremendous run throughout all of 2021, moving into 2022. Could we see a pop followed by just a massive red candle? Like something huge where it opens up at like 120 and then immediately like starts sliding down slowly all the way back down. Like it could happen. It could happen. So keep that on your watch list. Their earnings is on the 9th, and the 9th is in 3 days, and it's before the market hours, which isn't too exciting like the after hours. The after hour moves are much wild than the pre-market hours, but than the pre-market announcements. But still watch it though. That's my thoughts on this one. It looks bullish, but it's at the top. So you gotta be careful whether this is a trap or not. And you also gotta be careful because we got earnings coming up. So that's my thoughts on it. Now, another stock that we're going to talk about. This is an update actually. This morning I told y'all to watch CHGG for today. All right. I told y'all that I was not bearish on CHGG because it got beaten down for so long, and it got a massive gap right here, and there wasn't any reason for me to be bearish, especially on the daily time frame. When I look at like when I look way all the way back here, like it's been crushed enough, right? And after hours, if you look on the 5, it spiked. But this is not big enough, especially for those of y'all who wanted to gamble to do earnings. This is like the small percentage that where both sides kind of lose. Well, maybe not completely. The longs are gonna make some money because the only contracts available are monthlies, right? But the price of the contracts, especially for a $30 stock like that, is a little bit too high. It was too high for me. I didn't want to even play this thing at all. It was too high, and the risk to reward, not quite there. And the giant move, like the giant move all the way up to like 40, did not even happen. So this is quite unfortunate. And if the market is sus tomorrow, it could even be dragged down all the way here. Again, like I always say, holding to the earnings is 150% gambling. And if you hold both sides and the move is not as big as you would like, then both sides will lose. Like I'm pretty sure those contracts, the calls, if the whole market is brought down and it opens up at like $28, the calls and the puts are going to get hit by like -20%. All right, I could be wrong too. Like the calls could be saved, like the calls could be up by like maybe 30, maybe 40% out the gates. And then if there's a wild move back down, like that value will just be gone. So you may have like a small window to take your money off if you had calls on this thing. But that's my thoughts on it. Again, that's for those of y'all who asked about an update on this one. The next one that we're going to address we're going to do an update on Google because Google did something very surprising today. That floor that I drew previously did not hold, which is a bit worrisome for today's dip buyers and for tomorrow. Again, this is also one of the reasons why I think that tomorrow would just be a very, very sus day, maybe red day even. Maybe. This floor right there broke and it just went right underneath these dip buyers. The dip buyers from yesterday, we closed underneath it. Psychologically, these people are pissed, right? And if you look on the daily, there's still more room to fill that gap. And the 9 SMA is like right around the corner. So we may even like drop towards like 27.50. Maybe even lower. And then formed the same dragonfly doji out here before the trend may shift to the bullish side. Again, the market is very, very soft. And tomorrow maybe a low volatility red day, unfortunately. And that's my very honest opinion on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday, 10 minutes before the market opens. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you are not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.